Hey, my pretties, it's the Queen of Lions here, and welcome to episode 173 of Shadows and Pretties. Today, I am going to be doing a 2011 movie of Winnie the Pooh. It's titled Winnie the Pooh, which is well is a movie that came out on July like 15th in 2011 in the United States, but it came out a few months early in Belgium. So, we do have in this movie Jim Cummings, who reprises his roles as Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, Travis Oates, who reprises his role as Piglet, while we have Tom Kenny, who is the actor for Rabbit, Christian Anderson Lopez, who's Kanga, Wyatt Den as Dallin Hall as Rue. Yeah. So, anyways, I think we should, yeah, get started with this movie. So, yeah, I guess with that being said, yeah, I mean, this is actually one of the shortest Winnie the Pooh movies I've seen. Like, this one was like 63 minutes. It wasn't like an hour and 20 minutes long or something like other Disney films are, but this one I was surprised of that this movie was only like 63 minutes. So anyways, the plot basically starts off with Christopher Robin, who is a young boy whose story takes place inside a storybook, whose letters may seem around many of the scenes. Winnie the Pooh wakes up one day to find out that he is out of honey. While he goes searching for some, Pooh discovers that Eeyore has lost his tail. Pooh, Piglet, Rabbit, Owl, Kanga, and Roo come to the rescue, while Tigger has his bouncing of fun. So Christopher Robin decides to hold a contest to see who could find a replacement for Eeyore's tail. The prize for the winner is a fresh pot of honey. So everyone else failed attempts to replace Eeyore's tail. Kanga suggests they use a scarf, and this declared that winter will soon unravels. However, though, the following day, Pooh is not able to find any honey, so he goes to visit Christopher Robin, and a note says, "Gone out, busy, back soon." Misspelling as "gone out, busy, back soon." So basically, Pooh is unable to read the note, so he asks Owl for help. Pretty much almost just like the same as, Pooh's Grand Adventure, if you remember. Owl's poor reading comprehension skills leads Pooh and his friends to believe that Christopher Robin was abducted by a ruthless and mischievous creature called the Backson. So Rabbit plans a trap to Backson in a pit, so they think that he will fall into after following the trail of items leading to it. So Tigger, who wants a sidekick to help defeat the Backson, he recruits Eeyore in to be the second Tigger. So he dresses him up like the Backson and tries to teach everyone how to fight. Eeyore eventually manages to escape from Tigger, and he hides underwater where he discovers an anchor. So after a failed attempt to get the honey from the beehive, Pooh's imagination is combined with his hunger makes him to get the better of him. So he ends up accidentally eating some mud, falling into a pit of meant for the Backson. So Rabbit, Kangaroo, Owl, and Piglet use Eeyore's anchor as a replacement tail, as hope they would try to get Pooh out. But everyone but Piglet falls in. So Piglet does try to help them out, but constantly over-interrupts Rabbit's instructions, leading to a destruction the only hope that he has with them. He goes to find more rope, but runs into Tigger, who mistakes his costume for the actual monster. So Piglet flees from Tigger on a red balloon, which knocks some of the story letters into the pit. After the chase, Tigger and Piglet fell into the trap as well, and where Eeyore reminds Tigger that he is being the only one is the most wonderful thing about Tiggers. Eventually, Pooh figures out how to use the fallen letters as a ladder, and his friends were able to escape the pit. Soon after, they find Christopher Robin and they tell him about the Backson. But he clarifies saying that he has been out at school and was meant to be back soon. And the Honey Pot Prize was given to the red balloon from earlier, much to Pooh's dismay. So later on, Pooh visits Owl and discovers that Owl, not recognizing what it is, has found Eeyore's tail and uses it as a bell pull. Owl offers Pooh some honey for lunch, but Pooh, ignoring his tummy rumbling loudly, hurries to give Eeyore back his tail. Christopher Robin is proud of Pooh's selflessness, and for his reward of kindness, Pooh ends up getting a pot of honey twice how tall he is. In the film ends with Christopher Robin and Pooh walking into the sunset as Pooh comments aside his tummy me won't be rumbly for a long time. Now, that was actually a pretty good plot for this movie. I honestly thought it was really neat seeing all the Winnie the Pooh guys again. I mean, we haven't really seen much of it, although Disney has made a lot more, series such as The Many New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh and etc. However, in the post-credits scene, we see the Backson is revealed to actually exist, but he is very nice and gentle. He finds the items left for him, including a chalk drawing of himself, which he calls a scary-looking fella, deciding to return the items to the owners, but he ends up falling into the hole when he starts picking them up. So I definitely would have to say, really good. I mean, it's flat out perfect and really well made, especially with how well this movie was made with, the animation and that. So definitely really would have to say that it's surprised it was released in the United Kingdom before, in Europe as well, before it got released into the US, because, that's quite surprising. So the production of it starts with Walt Disney Animation Studios. John Lasseter first approached Steven Anderson and Don Hall in November of 2008 about making a new Winnie the Pooh film for feeders. So in 2009, Lasseter, Anderson, and Hall viewed the classic Winnie the Pooh feature shorts films to try to figure out how to make the character culturally relevant. So, they had to end up, taking a look at the other Winnie the Pooh short films such as The Blustery Day, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2, Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, and etc. Originally, the film was supposed to be featured 5 stories from the A.A. Milne books, but after the final cut, it ended up being a drawing inspiration from the 3 stories. Lasseter had to announce that Rabbit's friends and relatives would be in the film, but the scene was ultimately deleted. So I don't really know, about, Rabbit's friends and relatives. Well, Rabbit's relatives would be in it. There's no really possible way about that. But of course, with that being said, this one was released on DVD, and it had also a including short, which is by Disney, called The Ballad of Nessie, which is basically a Loch Ness Monster type thing. So, I guess with that being said, the soundtrack of it was really good, as well as the voice acting. I was honestly surprised they got Tom Kenny to voice Rabbit in this one. When I heard Tom Kenny's voice in there, I'm like, hey, wow, that's SpongeBob's voice actor. Because we all know Tom Kenny's SpongeBob in the popular Nickelodeon series SpongeBob. I definitely really have to say, I really like all the animation and the characters and all that. I really like how well they made for a Winnie the Pooh type movie. This was flat out fantastic. So, I guess with that being said, I honestly haven't watched this movie in a really long time, but it does have a really good concept for this movie. I really like this. I thought it was neat. It's definitely pretty good for a Winnie the Pooh movie. So, yeah, I guess with that being the case, this is just my opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's perfectly okay too, as we're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these movies, and this is just my own personal thoughts. You're free to state your own thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Now, anyways, with with that being the case, that being said, what did you guys think about this movie? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this movie a lot better. I do like the Backson character. I thought he was pretty neat, especially with the designs that, Owl describes. I think the Backson does, looks like a pretty cool Winnie the Pooh character. I mean, it would be nice if he appeared more in Winnie the Pooh, but who knows? Maybe they might make a Winnie the Pooh TV series that will include, the Backson. Who really knows, to be honest? But they would have to get another actor to play as him because the original Backson actor who played the Backson, unfortunately, he died in 2013. But other than that, I think the Backson could be a really interesting character. So I guess with that being the case, and with that being said, I guess it's time for me to wrap up this video. So, anyways, what did you guys think about this movie? Do you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what you have done personally to help make this movie a lot better? Feel free to leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, please roll the out. No, there's no outro. My God, my brain just doesn't want to work today. Anyways, yeah, with that being said, I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace out.